Alright, before I read my next one, the first two poems I read are from this book, which I had published last year. It's called The Scar Was Born, and they're also on the CD, Scars and Stripes, which came out in January of this year. The couple that I'm going to read now are from my new book, Another Day, Another Shade of Grey, which just came out in the end of April, or beginning of May. So I'm mostly promoting this on my tour right now. This one is about high school students while they're in high school. It's called 16. We were slaves, mechanical and malevolent, with pencils in our hands and scars on our wrist. We were puppets, feeble and posable, with toxic tears and manipulated minds. We were toys, prefabricated and fragile, with eggshell hearts and a plexiglass soul. We were teenagers, inorganic and insubordinate, falling further down the class ranking, but rising in the popularity contest. Amicable when we would amalgamate, malignant when we would separate. This reoccurring process would elapse 7 times a day, each with a new ringing bell. The cries of love and loss could be heard from the other end of the gray hall, suicidal thoughts and high school poetry. We weren't in love, we didn't even know what love was. We weren't even humans. We were no more than actors, each playing a starring role in this ill-illusion-tainted tragedy. We were no more than Pavlov's dogs, salivating to the sound of our own death bells, petrifying to the touch of our own black hearts. We were no more than prophets that had been led astray, lost forever in the mazes of dark, blood-stained corridors. A poisoned prisoner with the body of a hawk and the wings of a dove, suffering from schizophrenia and agoraphobia. Locked in cage in classroom 214, we would all simultaneously chant our anthem, Another day, another shade of gray, another day to make your depression stay. Visions of a vivid angel on bus 49, visions of freedom on the other side of the chain link fence decorated with barbed wire, visions of sunlight which warmed my pallid face in a windowless room, and visions of your opaque face filled my vacant mind. A Raggedy Ann lost in a Barbie doll world, a free bird lost in its own black cloud. Our ears deaf to the truth, and our eyes blind to bliss. We were fed unlimited lies and tested on our knowledge of what would never be. Writing suicide letters on Valentine's Day as we cried our acid ocean of toxic tears. We waved farewell to forever as it was taken away in the back of the black hearse. Finding shortcuts and scapegoats to all our daily problems. Plagiarizing each other's copyrighted tears and claiming them for our own splendid creations. Drawing blueprints of suicide on each other's necks and diagrams of our frigid future on our wrists. And finally tracing them with rusty razor blades to a beautiful oblivion. I was all alone in the midst of this horrible holiday, a mannequin hooked on ibuprofen and barbiturates, a mechanical animal addicted to placebos and pixie sticks, dead to the world and caged like a monkey in a zoo, all of us failing to realize that these would be the best 4 years of our lives.